Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is Malik, the cool brother, and you're now tuning into the Cool Podcast. And we have another special episode, special interview with a good brother that I recently got acquainted to, courtesy of his manager, K Rose. We're gonna talk more about what he do and what he's about. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the guest for this evening, the good brother, Mr. JDM. Welcome to the podcast, my brother.
Appreciate you for having me.
No doubt, man. Pleasure's all mine. So, tell the listeners and the viewers what you do and what you're about.
About my music, man. I've been writing since 15 years old. I've been trying to just started getting established in as an artist, so developing
Hmm.
stage. But I've been doing that for sure.
Okay, and how long you been how long you been an artist?
Right now, just started off. But like I said, I've been writing music and recording songs all the time. But just now, I'm just getting serious with it, starting to take it serious.
Okay, okay. And what made you fall in love with hip hop? What made you decide that you said to yourself, "Hey, I wanna do this. I want to make this as a career."
Just by off of listening to the old school hip hop, like back in the day, like
Hmm.
just listening off that and growing through different struggles in my life.
Hmm.
Like I chose music as the route to fill the emptiness I felt, that void. So that was always the route.
Okay, okay. And where are you from to be exact?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Chester.
Oh, you from Philly?
Yeah,
Me too. I'm born and raised in Philly. Well,
where
yes, yes. What part of Philly you from?
Chester,
Chester. Okay, I'm from North Philly.
North.
North Philly. Oh, yes, that's what's up, man. That is what's up, man. And speaking of Philly, who your favorite Philly hip hop artist?
Hmm, I'll say Cassidy.
Cassidy. Yeah, yeah. Good choice. Good choice.
Say
Good choice.
Cassidy.
Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy. Anybody else or just him?
Freeway.
Yeah, Freeway. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, man. And how's this since you living in Chester now? How's the hip hop scene there in Chester?
I'm not too sure because I'm from there, but I didn't grow up there.
Okay, got you, got
Back
you.
and forth. And, right now, I'm currently in Georgia, Statesboro, Georgia.
Oh, so you in Georgia? Okay, all right, cool, cool. So how's the scene down there in Georgia?
Uh, it's not too much going on when you look at it.
Oh wow, no hip hop scene there where you at?
It is, but it's not a whole lot. It's very minimal.
Oh wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that answer, but man, sheesh.
Locally, yeah.
You
Look,
locally okay? Got you, got you. And do your family members do they do music or only you?
my sister growing up, my sister used to sing a lot. So as far as that, that's the only musical background as far as family.
Okay,
Now,
all right, cool, cool. That's what's up. So have y'all two got the opportunity to collaborate with one another, with each other, like do a song together?
not yet, but definitely will be.
Okay, all right, cool, cool, cool. Now that song that you sent me via email, how did that song came about?
It was just playing around with getting a feel with different beats and sounds. Just starting off, get my get get something out there and test the waters.
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Now, is that song is going to be on your upcoming album or EP or it's already out there?
Right now it's just a single, but I plan to put it on there.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool. So do you got a couple albums under your belt yet or
Not yet
not
coming.
yet? Coming soon? Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So how would you describe your music for the listeners that want to listen to your music? How would you describe it to them?
Right now, I'll say in the range I'm in, I'll say it's bouncy, little something you can vibe to. You know, what I'm saying, energetic, aggressive.
Hmm.
That's for right now, but right now I'm definitely versatile overall though.
Okay. All right. Okay. And how did you came up with the rap your stage name JDM? Is that an acronym or what's the what's the story behind your stage name?
I
If
bet
there is
that's
a story.
yeah. That's a good question. JDM is actually it's an acronym, and also
Hmm.
my name is Joel Dennis Murray.
Okay.
So and then my stage, and then as far as the acronym, just don't miss.
Okay. Oh, okay. Just don't miss. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that sounds real dope. I like that. No doubt. No doubt. So, when you say you from Philly, Chester, have you got the opportunity to collaborate with artists up in Chester and Philly yet?
Nah, not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay. Would you like to?
Yes, for
Or
sure. Sure.
okay. Okay. So, so besides, I know you said Cassidy is Cassidy and Freeways is your favorite rappers from Philly. And any local artists that's are your favorites that's from Philly or Chester that you rocking with that you dig as far as their music is concerned?
Uh, from Philly wise, I like Lee Ford,
Hmm.
Kwani. Who else? Oh, another one I left out too. Gilly. I like Gilly too.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. That is what's up. So how did you hook up with your manager, K Rose?
Just walking out, just being out and about,
Hmm.
seeing and having a conversation. We noticed that she does music, so and then got me in tune with it, and then she actually became my mentor, like starting out.
Hmm. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I know she's responsible for booking you gigs, like as far as performance is concerned.
Right,
And,
right.
and okay. And speaking of performances, do you have any upcoming performances
Right now everything is in the works.
in the works? Okay, okay. And current are you currently in the studio?
Not at the moment.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. So when you do go into the studio, are you planning recording songs for your album, your EP, or just continue to drop singles?
Right now I'm aiming towards uh putting stuff towards my album.
Okay, okay. And how do you have a title for your upcoming album yet, or have you undecided with that?
Not yet, not decided yet.
Okay, all right, all right. And have you figured out how many songs you're gonna be doing? Like how many songs is gonna be on the album?
I plan 15.
15. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's actually the usual number for an album, as far as songs are concerned, either 15, 14, or 13. So yeah, yeah, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. So and speaking of studio time, and what was the last time you been to the studio?
I would say about 2 to 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. And how
Mm.
and when you be in the studio, how is that process? Do you get nervous, or or you just cool, calm, and collective?
Starting out in the beginning is a little nerve wracking, but
Hmm.
after rehearsing your song and going through it so many times, when you actually then go in there, it flows.
Okay, 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 cool. That's what's up. And the songs that you the songs that you recorded, what was the one song that you recorded on while you was in the studio that you say to yourself, this is like the best song thus far that I ever written? Have you had that? Have you got that song or do you think you haven't created a masterpiece yet?
Not to that extent. Nah, I don't think I've done that yet. But
Okay. All right.
as far as like the things I write, I feel like I've done it with all of them. As far as
Yeah.
I, but
Okay.
as far as like that aspect of it, no, I don't think I. Not yet, but it's coming.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. And my next question is so what do you like? What are your themes as far as your writing and your music? Like what themes that you tackle in your music?
I would say just like grit, hunger,
Mm-hmm.
um, creativity, and then
Mm-hmm.
like you'll hear like the old school in it too. Like you'll hear the '90s style, so to speak. And I got a lot of different stuff coming soon where you can hear a lot more of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So is it fair to say that 90 that you are influenced by 90s hip hop?
Definitely.
Okay. Okay. And speaking of 90s hip hop, who your favorite 90s hip hop artists?
Ah, it's hard to pick a favorite, but right now, I'm gonna say for
Yeah,
right now, I'm the favorite right now, MOP.
MOP. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. MOP. Annie up. Yes. Yes, indeed. Annie up. Shout out to MOP. Now, did you what's your speaking of MOP? What's your favorite album by them?
Hmm. I would say it's the Annie Up joint.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to MOP. I ain't heard from them in a minute. So, do you have any other favorite '90s artists or just MOP?
DMX,
Mm-hmm.
Big Pun,
Mm-hmm.
Joe,
Nice.
uh, Red, Method Man, the whole Wu Tang,
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Yes. Yes.
a whole lot of
Yes.
them, man.
Yes. That's when hip hop was hip hop. Hip hop was the best in the '90s and the '80s too, but '90s took it to a whole nother level, in my opinion, for sure.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure. For sure. And continue on the topic of '90s hip hop. Do you have a favorite '90s hip hop album that you never get tired of listening to?
Let's see. I say Biggie Smalls.
Hmm.
Was, was that '90s?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
I say Biggie.
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna assume that your favorite album by Biggie is "Ready to Die" or "Life After Death."
Right, right,
Mm.
right. Yeah, yeah. Life
Okay.
after death.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Shout you. God rest his soul. I feel, in my opinion, if he was alive today, he would be a megastar, like legendary status. Quite
Yeah,
possibly in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like all the other hip hop artists like Jay-Z and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and Run DMC and Eminem, and Tupac, of course.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Without a
I would feel he would be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if he was alive. It's sad that he was taken away so young and so soon. And
yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't know
this,
why he ain't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame already, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he is. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I have to check that out and see. But I think he is. I could be wrong, but I know Pac is in there for sure. Pac is
yeah,
definitely in there. So yeah, but God rest both of their souls. They are truly missed indeed. So like my next question is um was it was you nervous like when you go on that, like when the last time you performed?
I haven't had my first stage performance yet.
Oh wow. Never
Yeah,
had your foot. Wow, wow,
yeah, not
wow.
yet.
Not yet. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I know when you have your first stage performs, you'll be. I'm pretty sure you'll be nervous, or
Um,
you'll be
yeah,
cool, calm, and collective. Would you say?
yeah, I'll be nervous starting off. I'll be nervous
Yeah.
starting at the beginning, but I feel like once I hear my music, and I'll be straight.
Okay.
That,
All right. Cool. That's what's up. Now, have your music been played on like local radio stations up there where you at?
not locally, not yet, but I
Now,
begin.
okay. 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 Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure it will because I could tell that you got the hunger and the drive to succeed in this music game, in the hip hop game. So, I could tell for sure. I could tell for sure. Now, and speaking, let's backtrack. Like your family, do your I know your sister sings and sings still. Do your mom and dad, do they do music or just like you said, your sister?
Yeah, yeah. As far as music wise, any
Yeah.
musically, it'd probably be my sister.
Okay. All right. Okay. And what type of music she does, if you don't mind me asking? Excuse me.
R&B.
R&B. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Definitely. And your music is your music out right now in all major streaming platforms?
It's releasing, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Definitely have to look it up and check it out. Listen. And also follow. So I can show my support. Definitely show my support indeed. And how long you been down there in Georgia?
for going on 10 years.
10 years? Oh wow. Okay. Okay. And what made you decide to move down to Georgia, if you don't mind me asking?
I was young. It was just my people's idea. They thought it was
Hmm.
going. My pops was opening up a shop at the time, so
Hmm.
he thought it was better business wise for him.
Okay. Okay. So you moved down there. So you moved down there to be with your father.
Nah, nah, my father moved us down here a
Oh.
long
Okay. Got you. Got you.
while back.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. My apologies for that. Okay. Okay. And how is the weather down there in Georgia right now?
Bipolar.
Bipolar.
Hot one day, cold the next.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the same thing up here where I'm at in Pittsburgh. Very
Pittsburgh.
bipolar. 1 minute is cold, 1 minute is hot, nice, and 1 minute is snowing, 1 minute
Mm.
is chilly. So yeah, I definitely can relate because, excuse me, we got bipolar weather up here, so I could definitely relate for sure. So let me ask you. So if there's one artist that you can collaborate with, whether they be past and present, who would that be and why?
First, I'm gonna start off like I said before. I'm gonna say MOP.
Uh-huh.
MOP is their style and their flow is like on a different level. Like the aggressiveness and their hunger like reminds me a lot of myself. Like as far as in reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, new modern days now, I'll say Dave East. Dave East actually gave me like I can actually relate something I can relate to as far as struggle.
Mm-hmm.
So another one. It's a good bit I would love to collaborate with.
Okay. The MOP and Dave East, you said.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
DMX too. If he was
Yeah.
still, I rest his soul.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
good bit of man.
Yeah. Yeah. God rest DMX soul. He is truly missed. That is for sure. Truly missed indeed. So, and speaking of DMX and Dave East, do you have any favorite albums by them?
Uh, Dave East. I'm gonna say it's Paranoia. I'm gonna say the Paranoia or Karma Two. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say Karma Two
Mm-hmm.
was one of my favorites by him. And DMX. Hmm, what was the name of that album?
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 My favorite album by him is his debut album, classic album, is Dark and Hell is Hot. and
Yeah, yeah.
Flesh of My
Like,
Flesh and Blood of My Blood. You know, two
blood.
classic albums in my
Uh,
opinion.
yeah, 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 for sure.
And two classic albums. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know, and that was when hip hop was hip hop. You know, in my
Yeah.
opinion. And speaking of hip and today's hip hop, are you digging it, or you not digging it, or you indifferent? What do you think about the
Um,
hip hop currently, today's hip hop?
I feel like it's taking a turn for sure. I feel like it's taking a turn. Uh, I feel like it's losing its originality. In
Hmm.
my
Right, right, right. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, it's losing its originality, and it's, you know, how can that come back? How can it come back to originality in your opinion?
I feel like when artists start thinking for themselves and actually creating
Hmm.
for themselves, as far as like their mindsets when it comes down to it, it's
Hmm.
just all about they how they picture how they picture the rest of the world and the views. Because right
Hmm.
now, leans off, lean toward one side. So
Yeah. Got you, got you, got you, got you. You know, and they said that hip hop songs, there's no hip hop songs in the Billboard charts, and I think that's a sign that hip hop needs to go back to the essence. You know, and like you said, originality and creativity. Because me personally, I'm not a fan of the majority of today's hip hop. You know, don't get me wrong, there's some great MCs out
yeah,
there
yeah,
like
for sure.
Kendrick and J. Cole and Big
Yeah,
Crit and others, but other than that, I just can't get into it. Not at all. I just can't get into it. You know, I strictly stick with 80s, 90s, and early 2000s hip hop. But today's hip hop, majority of it, I don't know. I just can't relate to it. Maybe
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
old man in me. I don't know. I just can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? You
I
know,
feel younger, and I feel the same way.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully it'll come back with a message and with substance. You know, I'm hoping, you know, because you know I'm more of an R&B cat, but I love hip hop. You know, and yeah, you know, I hopefully it come back with a message or come back with some substance. Only time will tell, because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know the way hip hop is going right now. Yeah, I just can't. No, I rather listen to music on my phone or my on Spotify page, you know, the music that I save. So yeah, I'd rather listen to that than majority of today's hip hop for sure.
yeah. I feel it.
No doubt, no doubt. So let me ask you, where do you see yourself in the years to come? Like as far as your music?
I see my music. Hmm, I see my music going. I feel like it's gonna reach the ears that need to hear.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I feel like it's gonna last because it's gonna be something different. So it's always gonna be something new.
Okay. Got you. Got you. Okay. And my next question is, do you ever visualize yourself dream about winning an award like a Soul Train Award or a Grammy for your music?
That'd be a different experience, but I don't think it's too far fetched.
No, no doubt, no question, no question. You know, speaking to existence, that's for sure. Speaking
Yeah,
into existence, absolutely, absolutely. So so my next question is would you like to travel to other cities to perform? You know, once you get your,
yeah.
you know, once you know, get a couple of performances under your belt, you know, is it possible that you might go to different cities like, you know, Philly, Chester, or New York, or Chicago, Illinois? Would you be open to that?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I definitely plan to travel with it.
Yeah, no question, no question. Because they say that you can you get fans outside of your city instead of it's then getting fans from your own city. So that's
Yeah,
what I heard. I could be wrong for that. I could be wrong with on that
you on the
assumption.
right track.
What'd you say?
I said, nah. I feel like you're on the right track. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. No doubt. Thank you. Yeah. So I think once an artist gets fans from outside of their city, outside the norm, then then the fans, his hometown fans will come around. Say, oh, let's check this MC out. Let's see what he can do, or let's see what she can do. So
Yeah,
that's my take on it for sure. That's my take on it.
yeah, yeah, for
No
sure.
question, no question. So I'm gonna put you on the spot, good brother. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Nah, you good.
So you know what I'm saying. Every time I interview an artist, you know, I ask them can they express their talent for the listeners and the viewers, whether they do music, poetry, whatever. And I was wondering if it's okay with you, would you like to do the honors for the viewers and listeners so they can see the talent and appreciate the talent that you have, good brother?
Would you be in artist development? No.
With me being in artist development right now, I don't think my manager think it'd be a good idea.
Okay, okay, okay. I always give people the option, you know what I'm saying? Give people the option. So I respect that. I respect that, because I don't want to say, hey, can you do a freestyle? Can you sing? I always ask,
Yeah,
always ask for consent, So,
yeah, for
you
sure.
know, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And my next question is, how many songs you written thus far?
So far, in total, as far as me being in development, I got five.
Oh, five, five. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
or total altogether, like as far as like lifetime that I've written.
What five? You said you written five songs, or that's what you said?
As far as me being like taking it serious, or just like in general, like lifetime span. Like,
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Okay. Okay. And I know that number is going to accumulate and accumulate all in due time. You're going to be having a plethora of songs that you wrote and going to the studio and put it on your EP or
I
album.
wrote. I wrote more than five though. Like I got
Oh,
more
well,
than. I just that's what I got so far as
oh, so
me.
far. Okay.
Yeah, it's taking it serious so far. That's what I got.
Okay. Okay. As far as your rap career, you got five. Okay. Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. Got you. Got you. Understandable. Cool. 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 Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And my next question is: so, do they got performance venues where you at that you can express your talent that you like to perform at?
Locally, it's not too many. It's not too many where I'm at locally.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
wow. So what
but
do
I'm
they have over there?
a little bit more though.
Yeah. Okay. So what do they have over there? Like where you at? Like as far as like entertainment is concerned.
I mean, it's more where I'm at right now. It's more of college, more of a college scenery. But like Savannah's, I'm close to Savannah too. But you got like the SCAD museums and theater arts and stuff like that. As far as entertainment wise, but that's pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Cool. Hopefully you get the opportunity to perform in other cities and have a change of scenery and I mean because that's where it's at in my opinion. It's
Yeah,
cool to
for sure.
perform where you at, or your hometown or your second hometown, whatever. But performing in other cities will be an experience. It'll be real dope because you'll gain new fans, and and they be looking forward to the EP or album that you're gonna be putting out. So yeah, yeah, just that that's just how I feel, You know what I'm
My,
saying? For sure,
yeah, definitely
definitely.
playing. Yeah, definitely
Mm.
playing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with your manager, K Rose, do she have other artists on her label, or is just you at the moment?
Right now it's four other artists. Me and
Okay,
four.
okay, all right. And speaking of those other artists that she managed right along with you, have you collaborated with some of those four artists yet, or would
Not at
like
the.
to?
Yeah. I would definitely like to, but I haven't at the moment.
Okay, all right, cool, cool. So the other artists that she managing, I know it's you. Do she got other rappers or vocalists under her wing, under her tutelage?
Two singers and one
She
rap
got
and one sing
two singers, one
Hmm.
in.
and one raps and sing.
Okay, all right, cool, 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 cool. That is what's up, and I hope she could take y'all as far as she could take y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get gigs, paid gigs. Perform at the major venues there where you at or elsewhere. Sky's the limit, good brother. Sky's the limit indeed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No doubt. So before we conclude the interview, can you tell the listeners where they can find you and follow you at?
Instagram right now at the real JDM. Same
Hmm.
with Snapchat and YouTube. The
Okay.
real JDM.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. And ladies and gentlemen, you can find me or follow me on Facebook, Malik Long, Twitter, not excuse me, not Twitter. I don't have Twitter no more. Instagram, Cool Malik 82. I got a TikTok page, Cool Brother Number One. Also, I got a page for my podcast, the Cool Podcast with the Cool Brother on Facebook. If you want to be a guest on my podcast, feel free to hit me up on one of those major social media platforms I just mentioned. You can set up the interview and take it from there. Good brother, Mr. JDM, it was a pleasure having you on. And if you want to be a guest once again, just hit me up, good brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate you for having me on.
No doubt, no doubt. And once the interview is over, I edit it, post it on my page, and I'll tag your manager, and she can send it to you. See, let me know what you think about it, how it went for you. So yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Appreciate you, my man.
No, appreciate you, good brother. On that note, you have a blessed night.
Yes, sir. You as well.
All right, peace.